In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 places to go scuba diving in 2022. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. Who hasn't fantasized about diving in the Maldives? Consider a live-aboard trip in Raja Ampat or scuba diving in Sipadan, Malaysia. These are just a few of the most incredible scuba diving locations I've seen around the world. Here's a list of the top 10 places to go scuba diving in 2022. Let's start. Number 10. Diving with whales, Tonga. The final world-class scuba diving location on this list is likewise in the South Pacific. Humpback whales migrate from the icy seas of Antarctica to Tonga to give birth in August and September. Imagine snorkeling or diving with these enormous creatures and their newborn offspring. How insignificant would you feel in the presence of a 15-meter-long creature? Swimming with the whales in Tonga is expensive, as previously stated. Prices vary depending on where you go and whose operator you hire, but for 3 days, we spent roughly 1,000 New Zealand dollars, which is about $670 United States dollars right now. Whale swimming in Tonga is safe for tourists as long as they are with an operator who is licensed by the Tongan government to do so and follow their rules for swimming with the whales and are confident swimmers. Number 9. French Polynesia. French Polynesia is another wonderful destination for scuba divers and marine life enthusiasts. Everything seems to be bigger here. Diving in French Polynesia would be a dream come true, but just being able to swim around in the crystal clear, secluded waters around these green islands would be incredible. There are currently 11 diving centers on the 118 islands of French Polynesia. To dive with sharks, travel to Muria. On a coral wall, you may swim with manta rays and sharks in Bora Bora's stunning lagoon. There are reefs all around the island, so there are plenty of opportunities to dive. This South Pacific archipelago is not only a honeymoon hotspot, but also a haven for huge fish and predators. Manta rays, whale sharks, dolphins, and brilliant coral may be found all over the more than 100 islands, ensuring shark dives. Number 8. Cenotes, Tulum, Mexico. Despite being one of the top scuba diving locations in the world, there are few fish to be found here. Tulum, Mexico's subsurface rivers and caves provide a unique underground system that can be explored underwater. Cave diving is already thrilling, but diving down these small passageways is even more so. The visibility is incredible thanks to the crystal clear fresh water, and if you get thirsty during your dive, you can drink some fresh water. Scuba diving in Tulum is a must-do for everyone looking for a tropical adventure. Tulum offers amazing cenotes and the Mesoamerican Reef, the second largest after Australia's Great Barrier Reef, making it one of the top spots in the world to scuba dive. Number 7. Palau. Palau is a place that no one has ever heard of. This far-flung island country is one of the world's top scuba diving locations. The aquatic life is abundant and relatively unspoiled, as it is on many distant islands. Shark diving is popular in Palau. The currents are strong, and diving can be difficult. When you add in some cool World War II wrecks, it's easy to see why Palau is one of the best destinations to go scuba diving. But it's not just the aquatic fauna that draws scuba divers to Palau. The famous jellyfish lake, where you can swim with millions of stingless jellyfish, is also a draw. Swimming and snorkeling are no longer permitted due to the disappearance of the jellyfish. Number 6. Sardine Run, South Africa. South Africa is a prominent scuba diving location around the world. You can visit the East Coast's warm waters, the West Coast's beautiful shipwrecks and kelp forests, or even inland caverns and quarries. The Sardine Run in South Africa is probably one of the most stunning underwater spectacles to watch. Temperatures will be considerably cooler than in Galapagos, but the underwater scenery will be unparalleled. Predators of all sizes descend upon the vast schools of sardines seen from orbit to feed. Fish the size of your finger that form a school large enough to be visible from space? That already sounds insane, doesn't it? When you add in all the predators, like sharks, whales, dolphins, and even diving birds, it's easy to see why this event is regarded as one of the top diving destinations in the world. Every year, between May and July, the Sardine Run takes place off the coast of South Africa. Number 5. Galapagos, Ecuador. In the Galapagos, diving is fantastic all year. Many people consider the wet warm season, which runs from December to June, to be the greatest time to scuba dive Galapagos. This is due to the fact that the water is calmer, warmer, and there is more visibility. Manta rays and hammerhead sharks can also be seen during this time of year. Dive conditions in the Galapagos Islands can be difficult. Currents are moderate to strong, and you may need to take hold of rocks beneath the surface to stay afloat. Surges may make your safety stops more challenging. The vision ranges from 10 to 21 meters, 30 to 70 feet, however it can be less. A liveaboard diving tour typically costs between $600 and $700 per day. These journeys normally last 8 days on average. The months of January to May have the calmest seas, particularly March to May, when the sea can be so tranquil that it resembles a mirror, and the best surface conditions for diving. Number 4. Bonaire, Netherlands, Caribbean. Bonaire is renowned as one of the top Caribbean diving locations, with incredible coral reefs and long-forgotten shipwrecks. The dive locations on the island are shielded from currents, making it one of the best places in the world to upgrade your certification. Visitors to Bonaire have the option of diving from a boat or from the beach. Bonaire is an award-winning diving destination that accommodates every skill level, from novice to advanced diver, and offers scuba diving 24 hours a day, 365 days a year in a pristine underwater environment with access to several spots for shore and boat diving. Bonaire Marine Park has 86 dive sites and over 57 different types of soft and stony coral, as well as over 350 different fish species. The island has enough to offer every level of diver, with many of dive spots that are easy to reach both from a boat and from the shore. Number 3. Maldives. Imagine visiting one of the world's top diving, snorkeling, and other water sports destinations and being unable to enter the water. This has occurred to me on multiple occasions when visiting the Maldives. Despite the fact that I was unable to scuba dive in the Maldives, I was able to envision what it would be like underwater. I've seen many large stingrays pass by while sitting on the balcony of my overwater bungalow. I spotted a variety of reef sharks, sea turtles, and whale sharks while snorkeling. When diving in the Maldives, everything is simply bigger and better. The Maldives is an exquisite scuba diving destination with crystal blue sea, white sand beaches, and excellent visibility. Manta rays, whale sharks, reef sharks, soft and hard corals, and much more can be seen on a diving trip to the Maldives. Number 2. Raja Ampat, Indonesia. 2 years ago, I was one of the fortunate few who had the opportunity to go sailing in Raja Ampat, one of Indonesia's most remote locations. The only way to see West Papua is to go on a liveaboard expedition. Although I was unable to dive, I was able to snorkel and experience firsthand why this location is regarded as one of the top diving destinations in the world. Raja Ampat seas are virtually unspoiled due to its distant position and many karst mountain islands. Everything from manta rays to whale sharks, dolphins, and whales can be seen in a single dive. Raja Ampat is a scuba diver's holy grail, and while I consider myself extremely fortunate to have been able to visit this incredible region of the world above the water, I hope to return someday to explore it underwater as well. Number 1. Sipadan, Malaysia. Sipadan in Malaysia, Borneo, is always listed in lists of the top sites to scuba dive in the world, and it is a guarantee for world-class diving. Funny enough, if I had acquired a permit, I would have been diving here. Sipadan is an isolated island off the coast of Sabah, with only approximately 100 dive permits available every day to those who pay a lot of money or book months in advance. While waiting for a Sipadan permit for 6 days, I did some diving on the nearby islands and had a great time. The reef is healthy, and there are plenty of fish, because Sipadan is a designated marine reserve. Sipadan is recognized for being one of the top scuba diving sites in the world for seeing large schools of huge fish since it descends deep down to a couple hundred meters from the beach. I witnessed a school of 50 eagle rays gliding through the ocean near Siam Island. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.